Hello, beautiful Earth Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. This is Renee, and you're watching a timeless collective reading for the new moon in Libra, September 2022. So although the moon is currently in the sign of Libra, you don't need to have Libra anywhere in your chart for this reading to apply to you. This reading is for all astrological signs collectively. Also, the energy captured at this new moon may be relevant now or any time in the future, whenever it resonates. So a big reason why I offer this reading is because I know how much it personally benefits me, and I'd like to share those benefits with you. Staying in touch with the lunar phases can be a meaningful way to connect to yourself, to your spirit, and to whatever you wish to manifest or release in your life. I personally connect deeply with the cycles of Mother Earth, the Sun, and the Moon, but the moon phases in particular offer a way to observe one's life more closely and ground manifestations practically and rhythmically. Many pre-Christian cultures operated by the moon cycles because of its tangibility to indicate the passing of time and to also track which moon came with seasonal changes. And because of the moon's orbit and proximity to Earth, the lunar cycles offer a sense of perceivable time from which to observe our lives more closely in roughly 2-week increments. And in contrast, the sun offers a broader view, allowing us to see the big picture of our lives by observing a year at a time, or annual cycles. So with the moon, we can break up our plans and our goals into small, doable, foreseeable chunks of time and be more attuned to the seasons as well as to our own natural cycles and rhythms. It may also be enlightening to monitor your manifestations using 6-month chunks of time. You can do this by noting the sign that the new moon is in and then seeing what has come to fruition 6 months later by the full moon in that same sign. So when working with the lunar cycles, know that the energies of the new and full moons, as well as the waxing and waning phases, can be observed and harnessed toward your aspirations and intentions. At the new moon, which is where we're at now at the time of this reading, we recognize the beginning of a lunar cycle. So this is a powerful time to set new intentions. You can write, say, or visualize your intentions, use them in ritual or spell work, or set them in any number of ways that feels meaningful to you. If you have a way that you like to connect with the moon, please do share it in the comments to inspire others. Whether you're wanting to use the energy to connect to yourself or for manifestation, I do feel the most effective moon ritual is simply one that's done from your heart and done so regularly. So, for example, at every new moon, or every full moon, or both. Rhythm is energy, and keeping a regular ritual strengthens and maintains this energy flow toward your intentions. So if you'd like to continue following the lunar cycles, please join me here every new and full moons for a collective energy check. You can also view my playlist of lunar cycle readings whenever you wish, as they are all timeless. Okay, so what do we have to look forward to for this new moon in Libra? What is the energy the new moon is bringing to the collective? That is the reading for today. Up next, there is a meditative shuffle and then the reading to follow. You can watch them both or navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello everyone, welcome to this reading for the new moon in Libra, September 2022. Thank you all so much for joining me. Okay, I'm just going to get into the reading. So I see here that you are leaving a very difficult situation, something that really played on your heart, something that was very meaningful to you. For many of you, this has to do with leaving a person, particularly in this Knight of Wands energy. So with Knight of Wands, we're looking at someone who has player energy, non-committal, flighty, hot and cold, maybe very passionate, but also ungrounded and can be quite immature, fiery, impulsive, argumentative, this kind of thing, okay? So I see you moving on here with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is probably one of my most favorite cards in the entire tarot deck because although it looks sad and somber and whatever, it's actually talking about moving away from drama and chaos and moving toward a calmer, more fulfilling life. It talks about leaving, extremely unfulfilling or toxic situations, being able to make head over heart decisions when you're in a difficult situation or when you need to have protective energy over yourself and your life and perhaps your loved ones. So it's really a card of empowerment and taking a bold step toward your freedom, your happiness, your peace. And here with the Nine of Feathers, this is the Nine of Wands in the traditional tarot. Sorry, no, this is the Nine of Swords in the traditional tarot, and it's in reverse. So this is telling me that you've done some pretty deep work to reverse any anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, anything that would keep you feeling mentally exhausted, that kind of thing. This is what's helping you to move on. It's also what's resulting from your decision to move on. So the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords upright are kind of working together symbiotically, because when you make decisions and take bold steps to get out of a situation that's not working for you or away from people who may not have your best interest in mind, when you make bold decisions like that, you are creating a shift in your energy. You are taking your power back and you are literally moving yourself in a new direction. And so that in itself can help lift your energy and keep you out of the Nine of Swords. Also, because the Nine of Swords is in reverse, this tells me that you have been working on, your coping skills for anxiety, managing your thoughts when it comes to rumination or worrying about things. You seem to have some kind of way of recognizing when this happens or stopping yourself from continuing for too long in that kind of mindset. So this is great energy to have when you are trying to bring to close a very difficult situation. Here it says, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. As I was saying earlier, we're talking about making head over heart decisions. We're talking about being more grounded in yourself, who you are, where you're headed, and what is truly important to you. And it's taken a lot of hard work here with the full moon in Capricorn in order for you to create a new mindset that pulls you and brings you forward toward your dreams. It has helped you to maintain your faith. Here it says, have faith in your dreams. This, I feel, is something that you may have toggled with because of this energy as you are working through an upright Nine of Swords. And before making the decision to leave, you may have toggled very much with your faith or had trouble maintaining focus on your dreams. So this card is here for a reminder to some of you who are still experiencing that kind of feeling. But just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that where you're headed is that you are going to more consistently have faith in your dreams, have faith in yourself, because this tough cycle is coming to an end. So you won't have to be dealing with this in such grand swings of emotion, or you won't be so ungrounded. You're going to be feeling more on track with your goals, your aspirations, your dreams. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight this 5 of Cups card. So 5 of Cups generally talks about focusing on negative emotions, negative mindsets, staying in the past, and not recognizing and perhaps not being grateful for the 2 of Cups that are generally behind the person in the card. So I'm sort of referencing the original Rider-Waite 5 of Cups card right now. That's what it looks like. That's kind of the energy of the original card. With this 5 of Cups card, though, we see her actually dumping out the water. Water represents emotion, love, close relationships, things that have emotional or spiritual meaning. Okay, but with this 5 of Cups, she's deliberately pouring out the water. And what this is telling me is that rather than being overly focused on what she's lost, she's actually very much in touch with what she's lost. And she's dumping out the water, which is representing her attachment to whatever she's lost. So this is her, I guess, cleansing moment, is how I'm looking at this card. There is a sense of release, of letting go, trying to overcome the sadness of releasing attachment. So this 5 of Cups energy is actually really healthy in my opinion, okay? Over here we have the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords talks about betrayal. So in the original 10 of Swords, we're talking about betrayal, backstabbing, finality or death of a relationship or a situation. So with this 10 of Swords, paired with the Tower, what this is telling me is that there is going to be an abrupt and sudden change to the experience of betrayal. Whatever backstabbing has happened, something is going to come forward that allows you to release that energy. This card here sitting on top, the 4 of Shells, this is also the 4 of Cups in the traditional tarot. So the 4 of Cups upright can talk about a missed opportunity, can talk about apathy, can talk about refusal to acknowledge signs from the universe. It has the energy of not appreciating what you have. It can also talk about boredom or ignoring something or someone. Okay, but in this case, the 4 of Cups is in reverse. And so whatever that kind of energy was cultivated from this 10 of Swords, from this betrayal, from this heartache, that is being undone with this Tower moment. There's no longer going to be something to there's going to be reason to release this hurt. There's going to be some sort of uplifting to your heart, some kind of gratitude, appreciation cultivated, some kind of shift that occurs that uplifts you. Sorry about that, everyone. I had an alarm go off on my phone and the video stopped, so here we are. Okay, as I was saying, that I feel like these energies here, this is something you're leaving behind, something you are experiencing tremendous growth from, something that is going to happen to release the negative energy that you've been feeling and potentially feeling like you haven't been able to let go of. Something is going to happen to clear this energy, and you're going to be able to feel more lighthearted here with the dragonfly. You're going to fly higher. You're going to be elevated. You're going to feel lighter in heart. So in the center here, we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And this card is beautiful. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, we also have the card Beauty and Sovereignty, as well as these cards we've spoken about earlier, Have Faith in Your Dreams and The End of a Tough Cycle Approaches. So altogether, what I'm seeing here, collective, is with this new moon in Libra, what is coming for you is tremendous balance. It makes perfect sense. There's balance coming. For some of you, there may be justice coming. There's definitely a shift from lower vibrational energy to a higher vibration, and an ability to live in that lighter heart that you have, that you've been aiming toward, that you've been striving for, that you were leaving and going towards. You've had faith that where you're going is leading you to this greater sense of happiness, joy, and peace. I feel, collective, like you are someone who recognizes the beauty in the world, in life, and in others. And at the same time, that light that you have has been taken for granted, manipulated, and abused. So it's taken some time for you to recognize within yourself what you need to do to live in that energy, to pull yourself up and away from people and situations that would have you staying down in their level, that would not want you to move on, that would not want you to grow, prosper, move in the direction you want to. Whatever has happened in the past, there is a sense of someone wanting to distract you, wanting to keep you hurt and sad, and who's pulling on your energy. So, and this is a purposeful thing. This is a toxic thing. For many of you, this is happening. And so to find a path forward for yourself, which keeps you in your light, in your heart, in that realm of self-compassion, strength, and resolve. The beauty that you've seen in the world, your optimism, your ability to find meaning in life, to be truly happy and grateful for who you have and what you have in your life. Those kinds of things have been seen in you. And those who haven't been able to find that kind of energy within themselves have been pulling on your energy to keep you stagnant, stuck, and from moving on. But as we know, darkness cannot exist in light. And that is what you've done, collective. You're shining your light. You are moving forward with appreciation and gratitude for your life and for the things you have. I see here with the Sovereignty card that you are working through or have worked through your shadow aspects having to do with loss, attachment, need for love and acceptance outside yourself, codependency issues, You have found your sense of self, your sense of independence, and if you're not feeling that way just yet, know that that is coming. That is coming as you move forward, as you release the difficult energies, and something is going to take place which allows you to truly let things go. So if you've been asking the universe for clarity, for understanding of what's going on behind the scenes in your situation, know that that clarity is coming. And in the meantime, focus on surrendering your daily life to your happiness, the sweetness of life, working toward your goals, focusing on the beauty within you and in your surroundings. Perhaps getting out into nature and just absorbing that healing energy of Mother Earth. If you can, walk without shoes. And perhaps really focusing on some kind of ritual that will continually reinforce your sovereignty. In the center here we have this card, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. This is about being in touch with and following your intuitive guidance, recognizing signs from the universe. This is about staying in alignment with who you truly are at the soul level, released from ego that would have you in fear, or staying in mindsets or having beliefs that would keep you in a lower or negative vibration. This is about aligning with your higher self and staying in flow with the universe, with your co-creative abilities, with your higher frequency. This is about manifesting the beauty in your life. Overall, what I'm seeing here for this new moon in Libra collective is that balance is here. Recognize that this is your new timeline. Your energy has shifted and you're elevating. So maintain this energy. Surrender to the sweetness of life. Stay in gratitude of the beauty around you. Find something every day you can appreciate, love, and enjoy. And continue to take steps toward your forward movement and your dreams. Okay, collective, so that is what I have for you for the new moon in Libra. If this resonated, I'd love to know in the comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to support my channel, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of my next video. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information is in the description box below, as well as links to donate and to the decks I used in this reading. May the power of this new moon bring about all that is in your heart, and may you have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.